Yatnas here, Babedin, come on. Art and entertainment. Right here on Peace 1043 FM. Na bako, koye. Queen so friend is Asubedi Akui. See what America broach memo. Abonyum fufuro mum, Sasubedi Akwa abonyum fufuro. What am I boy, well, studio man say so great safo atnase the phone etua so akasa sa and akojo kin so ti hanum saying so great akwaba
yeah
bako there
bibia bako
oni o man peni na din komo na
adwuma mo so nim say obia wo problem bia fra no mo frefre de ba
obia problem bia so great
aw kwesi amampam je na nya wa no ka ahumpem jeni ahumpem ba ya me na metimi ba bi o course unim ze call ne ba na me pick
o ba bi so de bi wa hawa na o de wa o de
oh
e bi hawa na o de hu kopem
oh sir oh okay
e bi ho yes e baba bi so a wo wa o de hu pem
sa na meti ho kwesi
ahumpem jeni
ye nua ba ko hansi o ka the same thing kire me ni na enu ani nansa metimi baby okwa abruchiri me wo ha no frɛ me e no beka na sem metie ya me solve man wi am say minua o kai so o ka the same thing kire me won ze na won so afrɛ say na obi afrɛfrɛ even wo krampo to de bi ofrɛ
me mfrɛ
oboa kwesi
me mfrɛ
o frɛ bi ndi ampa mu je na say meti ho no bi ade ne dia aba no ahwɛ asɛm na no say we di all the two
go me de masɛm kra brewa bibi e bedu ntimi mfa masɛm brewa
na enuru ho anka not ha
de me mfa masɛm
enuru ho a anka not ha
enye ona ade mba ha me ba e na oni me
na ade ntra ba be kra me
na me de wo ba ha
yes and you e ampa
nti nye ona ade mba ha nti
so me pa wasɛm nti no so me hu sɛ wo kɔ ye bibi a enya na ɛse kwan me fa so a me de be so
me nye bibi a enya bia me nye bibi a enya
oh yeah
me nye bibi a enya
oh yeah ya danya mi ase de bia ya de bia me danya mi ase de bia
me ma me tumi fo one me kasa e o dem
nti o pɛ so o ma me ni tu fo
yeah
akwesi
yeah me da se so now no me ni ye owre Moses fo amene di nkomo oni TFM na sa nkomo we na me ka se nkomo ya akoda o etie fo mbe ka ya sa akode ebo in fact a project bi Bob Marley ni nyum na Bob Marley nyum oboy na se wo ha na se se busuafo se foundation person mo ne nyum ne bi ho no se mo di hu dwuma bi ni ade na
ye di san komo no kra wo ha
yeah na Moses fo am ne kan sem bi o sa project no ho yentie so na emra na mbisa bibi kakra wo so yentie Moses fo am ni
I am Madam Kwame Sefaka. Catch Kwame say.
Oh, David. We win sir. Okay. Odi aba mo ma we mu.
Oh, Kwame Sefaka. Chairman General.
But so it's in commercializing it, you know. Will bring some.
Mr. Andy cocaine. Do you know methamphetamine? How much money it can fetch? Do you know how much it can fetch? So I mean, you go cocaine here, you grow near town near Niska. How can you talk like that? Because at the money is not everything. That's the point I want to make to you. Do you know the number of people who are getting hurt, getting crazy with your college? And we deal with a lot of these issues. If you know it, you would not talk like that. Say 50 million, I had this story, you bet with the oh, Sevakai. Maza, we are chairman general, I don't want to hear that from you. You're about these things. We, drugs. Matisse recently they are trying to recalibrate it. Say, you cannot because or no relax. When you typical Western European viewpoint, they want to liberalize everything which is bad. Now, papa no. They say, you have LGBT, and said that's why you called me.
Sure.
The onion no man garnish it, but you say they cover it nicely. Say at the papa, it's almost where do we use recreational drugs? Honorable Kwame Sefakai, me am Madam for Kwame Aketwa. Do you know the number of people who have started with hello?
Mitio.
Do you know the number of people that started with recreational drugs? They've ended up in that. Do you know? Look, this is a very painful experience, and because we deal with a lot of these people, let's not encourage these things. And then people who are into this problem, we guide them out. But when very senior journalists like Kwame Sefakai talks as if, we could have sold it and made money, it means that you are encouraging those who smoke to smoke it. Go to the ghettos and see how these people are being destroyed. A lot of young, beautiful Ghanaian youngsters are say because of this, of weed and drugs and cocaine. Now, normally, no one shall see with cigarette. No one move on. Before I went into drugs and cocaine, as well,
of course, I mean, yes.
That's how you graduate, yes. So, no, we shouldn't joke with this. So, when I hear someone like Black Grass or T-Radio say, no.
Okay. So, voice na number. In fact, too. Not me here ready to way, but before me, when I'm not here, so great. Me say if you so. Me boss akodi again, but we dey na me prepare sen come because we me send my Kwame Ankasa.
Kwame say dey.
Oh no, so bema Moses for money more. Obechiche because office bem say one thing asem na see ye.
Yeah.
Aye. But ni na has to do so I say Kwame Abeka on radio so say you commercialize we.
Yeah.
That is a question na man for Babenum we.
Debbie.
And Kwame Nchemu no was say enyasa na.
Yes, exactly. Me I am an advocate for legalization, not liberalization. Legalization of commercial and industrial use of weed. As soon say who legalize BBC yen
and teachers also support to Kwame.
Oh yeah. You see, NTS any mienu kwesi. As soon say alcohol, COVID by ye. Alcohol ye use to the sanitize your friend is saying sanitizers. Yes, so disappointed say me who say me baby no weed. Empire back one me boy no. Me numbi. Me yes so disappointed say me pa bomb paye me ni wo me ma ho de bia me tu omfo. Say mom nko numbi. Enti I'm not saying say yen legalizing yen num. But utie nimdifo na ya de ade ye niam bebre making other areas were industries were ha omu hia bi e de aye niam enti ade ntira ye nnua ne enton ne emfa nya niam na eho wo sa mfaso no. This is all etu aye tui ye tuo no ye de masojafo emom de bo ye ho ban ye de ma police for no mo de bo ye ho ban ebinom so timi koto tuo ni bi ukọ America country your friend saying states bia you just go in buy and then put it on your shoulders and then odenam. Is it right? No. But see ye near the boy who buy and so no and no ewo ho. Enti me sure say me bra Moses onya campaign no onya ni ye. But onya ni ye a obi anka say yen liberalizing and as yen legalizing obi anum sa near nam krom near num we no I will not support it. But when it comes to its industrial use, and nearby yedi we ye. And you know ye de ma those institutions na. Cocaine aye ken ubi send me the foa. Nro bebre ha yedi cocaine. Eye emani bedani nro mayen. Ni yedi sayare. Eyin fa ne nya sa cocaine free. Ni ayedua ni bi ne yekoto ni a control enti no ye control your friend is saying areas ye nya ne keke enti no ne ye kan say Ghana ye kai 3 billion ade a ye ko di a kire ni nyema nyina ye dua wi yanka by this time ye nya more than 3 billion ibi. Oh yeah, check the records. Countries almost liberalize sika omunya free mu ye de ka ho a eye ya sase no udua unya high grade. Yeah,
I say no
obenum wo hefa
ni oputo ni ya so
enti eno ana washase kana na
ozo ayere enye si ye benum ye ka control use etu a ye ton yi ukọ America nye states bia no betimi akọ ba bia akọ totuo they are control use. But state be there almost say ubetimi akwakoto enti no ye betimi abọ ho ban masa ye hwe ni saa na chi ankase ye nye hwe
mami tie kakra bi kojokin we de kakra bi adwenche asema ni am boy
wo hwe ba bi a lawyer efri bana lawyer more particular with senior control ni be kwam ema amanfo emenya access to it because and now cry na enye legalize no amanfo etiminya on way out omutimi abuse drugs no and o make mention of the fact say we call ghettos yes manya kwanya kokko ghettos bebre en manya kwan akọ ghettos bebre a okọ hono a the situation isn't that good utimi ko hu a young person utimi say ne nkomodie mu no na adwemu eda ho a owo our bright future, but because of this drugs near the adeno or say or modachi, it's yen legalizing yempono, and na omutiminya access here, and any ye be mudia where people can get the license to operate. Yes, ye be one, ye dem rabaton. And me o mafum na media hobby.
But said there are regulations.
Exactly, into
who produce what? There may be guidelines.
But meaning say
unim nyama bebre a me pacho wo Ghana wahu bauxite da
David
na see two bauxite wo Ghana
yes.
I didn't tell hu da see entu mfama megu sebi mokola ye wo ba bia dey fa ne dey akọ eno no emma omani mu
eti no senior a lawyer can the other side of it no you don't have to overrule it and no you free more enye yi ese say o hwe ho nso eji say enkomo didie ni cost no say you bibi e be dey aso that side na no a then we do it and no nche say
no nche say yenye bibi kran fan so anu no nche say mayem pass
because of enkomo na say enim enkomo e bi a e course wo chairman general so enkomo ba bi o dey fire e bi e mo no so e kan sa
mi tie chairman general e ka say we na ye hye no wo hwe value na nka ba bi a omo pe no ultima say ye chi ye si wa nya one day ne de chi sa de no ni a chi egu ho sa enko ba bi a enti nka ye paake ni e de ko a enye sika ne ye de beba because omo de ko didwuma bi o ebi de entare ebi de shoes ne niema
but say na say kra yi ba I say Ghana ya legalize it for industrial use
ni chairman general kan ye no wo eto asuma na say nkase ye ba be hye no ye nkukuru ye package fine ni ye mfa nko
oh say omo so omo wo omo reason ti a omo de hye
ba be ne wo aye ti anse yi
eno de me de
baby
omo reason
whatever the reason
omo de say
omo reason but me ne wo no as lay people no
some will you support me de omo so omo nim de ne omo hunu be mo
omo de no fa mo
omo ye no ne kwan so
ba wo nso wo
omo de say ne kwan so nti na omo hye no because e bia de ma wo say koton a na e bia ankofa ba bia sese ko enti yan trust obi asa de ne ye be hye na asumdua ba
kwesi
Say Ghana near never be.
Okay, all right. So, my Indian Yakan from my tea for me, I saw some bit me at Wasama. Now, me shall make us so. And Sembia, Ramos is for when him renimni, or kind about Sack or the stirred up, Bob Marley, Sa project, no age man, we and in a drink chair or home. None of them, yes, and Baba Bona, Tifasu Kupie, Quamsifa Kandi, but TNT, Moses for when again. On new no kan ba sakọ de anyuma oyeye ofeature ye ana osan edan emu kakra rap wo so na ba ye nkomodie bebre mekai Black Rasta nsem o kan fa yesa dwumedia wo mo fa sakọ de so want to stir it up o kasa ya say we desecrate the legacy of Bob Marley in the kaka ho Moses Fuamoni rap Fuamoni da se mo akwa baba ni TFM so anpe.
Hey, I will do the real thing.
And but you me hopa.
Oh, and now what do actually? Ma kunta enum with Bob Marley by who
sir, and you know na man for be kind be in which your margin, but I am fine.
Almost so much yeah.
Sir, Black Rasta say, yeah, poor be nice. It's a desecration or desecrating Bob Marley, the legacy of Bob Marley.
He doesn't even know. He has no Black Rasta. To be honest with you, or be able to see the Papa Maza. You know, I will get him at the right time and I will confront him. One know what he movie the Papa Njenya Magana for movie. Instead he worked for GBC. Really? I'm a bit surprised at him. But to be honest with you, that project, so maybe Michael has been very nice. Let me give you a bit of the history. They wanted to say, Bob Marley died on the 11th of May, 1981.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 40 years after was going to be 2021. So the family wanted to do a project which had to do with all some of his great classical songs. So they selected a lot of artists on master tape nankasama ubiase on the obey with it and one year selection. You see, Michael is very nice on the say that is a good enough of one anymore. Or very popular musician when Nigeria the family didn't find any of them useful. Michael they are normal picking. I'm telling you, that is the history behind the project.
Wow.
It was supposed to have been a commemorative album for 40 years of Bob's death. Oh, they mentioned. They selected people that they wanted to give a certain dimension to what Bob represents. In any case, Bob Marley is not just a reggae person. Maybe you go and read his history. He was a reggae icon. That is true. He moved reggae to a different level in terms of the instrumentation, the lyrics, and even the lines, you know, all the aspects of the reggae music itself. But he was bigger than that. Redemption song, a reggae. Catch me.
But the fact that, I mean, a reggae musician or boy in Intino.
That is all I want to. It is made to seem as if because the BBI reggae. No, I'm trying to make you see that some of Bob's good songs are not reggae. That's the point I want to establish. In the Black Rasta,
and you classify saying, Jenna Bernardo
Redemption song. It is clearly an ad-lib with an acoustic guitar. That's what it is. It's not any reggae. It's not reggae.
No, but you have to give it a Jenna. It's all man a Jenna. So is it a pop? Is it R&B? Blues? Is it blues? Saying
no. Well, as I said, he sang it. Put it this way: it was an acoustic guitar music that hasn't got a reggae beat. It's not a reggae beat. Reggae beats. I'm a guitarist. I'll show it's a staccato. It is the notes that you play at half beat. That's what gives you the. That's a short beat. You don't get the full extent of the note. That's a reggae beat. We're not in reggae. That's not it. It is. I don't know. I'll give you. I don't want to talk offhand, but it is clearly a song that is not reggae, and even the Samna no Okan. In fact, I mean, sure the history behind that particular song. Oh yeah, is it the Survival album? Then the you know the name. I remember. He looked at that album and he said, "Oh, this album is not complete." And the Bob said, "Okay, that's right." So he went into his own studio in Jamaica and came up with Redemption Song. Or the buyer, maybe if it's a wallet, or Tiano say, wow, that completes the album. So in a particular album, they've got different themes they work with. So Michael was chosen not because he was a reggae person, but they wanted the modern rap style on a certain song. And in any case, Michael selected your friends Steer It Up and on a pick here. He picked, that was his pick.
Oh, okay.
And he decided to garnish it.
Oh, okay.
Indeed, when I listened to it the first time he played it to me, there are a lot of things that we could have done to have improved it. But at that time, Nem said, no, I mix here. Because I thought a few African horns, maybe a flute here and a xylophone would have given it more of an African...
And you say, Bia, Omu selected that particular, stir it up, no, so okay, yeah, but Omu
they gave everybody some. I don't know whether they gave him 2 or 3, but he picked that particular one and went with it.
Okay.
Yeah, songs to pick. Yeah.
And for you, dear, contrary to Niebi can say Black Rasta, Omu say Bob Marley, Tiasi, and can you no, and on any collaborate. Or yeah, no one way style of rap now, or yeah, was stirred up no so Sako dear, I say you many account unhunisa.
If you listen to the song, I think it's very nice. In fact, I thought initially when I heard it, I thought that Michael was a bit flippant with his words, but then I listened to Bob himself, and I realized that Bob himself was a bit flippant. So, you know, normally, maybe because, for example, little darling, in Chino, your doctor to Ameboa.
Sure.
Unfortunately, at that time, Michael had finished. Because when I told him that he could have used that phrase, I thought, oh, Uncle Moses is a bit late. Because those sorts of phrases would have captured what Bob did in a better, maybe superior tree language. So that's it. But as far as I'm concerned, it just matches. You know, in fact, let me give you a bit of a history. They listened to it and they said, no, he was a bit, Mike showed too much respect to Bob's thing. Obviously, no, they know that he's a punchy, forceful, dynamic guy. Okay. Yes, they actually asked him to add a bit more dynamism so that it could. They wanted a new feel to what Bob Marley had done.
Okay,
that's it. So I think it's an excellent piece. Could have been better, of course. I mean, musically you could have improved a few things, but I think other than that, I think it's excellent music. And I've listened to it a number of times. It's just beautiful. And you see, the good thing is that we must honor whom people have honored. The whole world do. Bob Marley selected artists. You know, it was a Ghanaian musician that they picked, and I think we should celebrate that. It might not have been Black Rasta or other, musicians who are in the, let's say, that genre, maybe reggae or, but reggae is not dancehall, but we're not reggae stars, but they picked him. So I think we should be happy when people are successful, when they do well. You know,
so briefly, Obi Obeka say Bia, just as we can say, okay, Black Rasta Shino, Oman selecting into you, being so Obeka say, well, Ora Moses family, Kasa say because, well, Sakodi is a family. Is Nakonta Intina and also kind of same.
I'm only thinking Black Rasta. I'm just saying it in jest. But I'm just referring generally to those who are not examining the music and being critical of it objectively, rather than saying, what is the base of the objection?
Okay.
Who criticize a piece of music, you must criticize in terms of the technical aspect of it, and then we can see your comment. But not to say, it is said here, I mean, what are you saying? Look, there's a wonderful duet by this lady and the father, Nat King Cole, and then the daughter, Natalie Cole. Have you heard it?
No.
It's beautiful. It's called, I remember the song. It's very famous. Nat King Cole, many years after she did an addition to it. It is so lovely. You should try and listen to it. I'll get you the title of that song. I'll get it. It will come. Something. It will come. So it happens. We cannot pick something and deal with it. And I'm saying that this was a project initiated by Bob's Foundation.
So is it unforgettable now, Kanu?
Exactly, unforgettable. Yeah, but people will see the new one that was done with Nat King Cole's daughter, Natalie Cole. Yes, so it happens. It's not something, the way Black Rasta described it, it was so condescending, and I don't like that. I'm being honest with you. And this has nothing to do with Michael being a family or anything like that. You don't run down something with the quality that was produced.
Peace FM. Moses for money in our case Wakasano. Could you mention as infuse and some be ordered to jam information I know ma if it be unim dada and our first time maybe I would say this particular project back what kind of say yes a number of artists and I select you na kobe chino na is okay sa kwade de na ekodi mu eno ntine bia ehun se ene nsem bi ode tu dwamenti
no cre nsem ni bi wo ha first time me so metini se sak na ne trusi enyoma oye ho adwuma ene se or send him more kwa no mo kire say we know you to be this fani ma bi say keka ho ni nyina no yenim me asem we buy na man for especially Black Rasta or fire na it was very unnecessary niama no keka I say enye art the obi abetimi criticize it say ya wo there enye me there based on technicalities but obeka say one way rapper na I say ade na waye ni nyina nipa na nkasa ne art ne na wani so nye ade na waye in that job no na o criticize it me say me condemn no for that because untimi nye ade ma Ghana ni anya saa ni onyam hye ya elsewhere be a bebo ma baso na oti ha na wo masa na say otan bi ni ade and clearly enipa bebre na omo peke na sack de de no definitely omo nim ni omo penti say sack ye na o mani ji ho ade okay and ani no na problem ye wo ha no obi na oye na ade before say obeji atom mo no an channel apost no meaning say nipa no ni oye mo no eso mani ti so eso mani ya sebe wa o tenchen a o mfa ho bia no o mum na usu obi ma me ewu na umumu de ho atofam emri mu no no ankasa mu kra agina fam eti information aba no a true more light sa akode de 110 is asemba won ho a onkasa ono ne mremu ana ode be kasa eti senke bia oba out ebedi nkomo a anka certain information bia anka yehia no ebema asem na no abrase but because on me kan ho asem nyenchechemu no still because of bad information lawyer for money the abai emma ebimu so ti ase say saa de ya asa akodi ade sombo a esese ye ma ya neje ho dan enema bia na ebimu keka won chenchen a na de animguase eba ama sa akodi brand no so far video you on post over 1 million views on YouTube and some part of it o show Ghana niema art ne niema bia ni nyina no project Ghana eti ye be boss akode aba so information so real form ani ade aba no so very good my atete niema be brase
so great uti some minim nya ebia wo de be kan
first of all mebo Moses Sabaso we unlike the weed you know we there menene ya adwen because near Black Rasta here no me kai say that day ni ejina can say no Black Rasta no enye ni oye no there na unnim bia odi free except say e bia na ono nso per se ye gogo sa akode Bob Malia ono nso ni din pop up eno there why ade wo ho say otimide ne ho share sa conversation ni mu enti no pa there make I say Black Rasta was strategic in just getting needing in the search engines nimo aside that need you okan nyina no it doesn't make sense one bit say na kojokin kan omo di omo projects omo etiase Bob Marley abusunya no minim nton obowum Jesse ni he poto no ho kasa
yesen komo na aba and
there be enyen komo bi amai
enkomo na aba
there be enkomo bi amai
aba to honum say
there be kwesi enkomo bi amai
me kan komo me chese enwum na asa akode
yes
enya ade a oye share kukuom ade a the public into get me che na adwen
na there be adwen kire no the fact say omo decide say
comments are free
there be kwesi some comments are not free some comments are reckless
comments are free
some comments are reckless some comments are reckless.
No, for me say comment are free. TSK bia obia nyo hwe so be make comment here.
But your comments ni we are near analyze say o comment no you're reckless and I say you're responsible. But this comment
ni reckless no dey.
Ni asem o kan ni tini ne nan wo he say obi omo kita omo projects ebusua project enye say sa akode cooperative ya na se bibi. No, and no more this omo Black Rasta o. Omo hu obia Black Rasta wo Ghana. Omo ka so omo nim Black Rasta. Omo boa omo nim Black Rasta. Say obo. Me na ka say min choose obia obeye sa anwum ya nga I'll choose Black Rasta. Me personally. And you can say min choose obi. Yes, enkoye Bob Marley.
No abekasa wo.
Enya kasa say bia omo pobi en na collaboration bi. Se kasa krampo a Black Rasta. Yes, fine. Black Rasta krampo no utie ni nyum ti se wa koto.
Obekasa obema commentary ni ade.
Yes. Me nim se ka Black Rasta betimi aye pa. I give it to him. But enya me ni ebe hu ye. Omo analyze ya no mo assess ya no mo pick ni omo pe. Ti se ni a Beyonce ohwehwe mu a ochusu ni ope eno no so be fa e. Ni abefa obi a no abegina ho be kekan kasense mu we. Black Rasta sometimes woman adwuma na yedin. Kuchoko crusade no sometimes no woman na yedin. You are one of the best, I always say.
Ase anko nye. Tini mani egu.
Bob Marley adwuma.
Ni mani egu.
Me say no Bob Marley ono ehun Bob Marley da. Black Rasta oni Bob Marley atena se yedin koboda. Eno nim na adwuma.
Say Rastafari movement you know.
Masa on fana sem so.
Omo connect.
O shemenim.
Oh.
Also, obi ti ono so for asem so honum.
But asem o kan any make say asem Black Rasta kan yi.
And I'm so be so be ka say for asem so be.
Oh, so nipa ne be wonyina so. Me wonyina so a me de ka say na say. Ni o kan ye no ento asum.
Mate.
Yanko enim na so bia.
Yanko enim ye ba sini twa ho asem. Ye ba be di sini twa ehun komo kakra me ba.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station.
Digital and on your smartphone. Your radio is hot.
Watch on the jump on the other fucking
Entertainment review.
and then it's a woman to some entertainment. I've been another
Entertainment review.
Pressing in up on for Tennessee.
Okay, all right. So great. Mami Musa say minim si who saw story. I said this week. Minim said this week because I saw the story online. But ni nyina no kran sem kra fi hanum sia. The Kasama former Mukwe Film Producers Association of Fire. That's Film Producers Association of Ghana, FIPAG. Echanitia. Mauli ekpe abro. Any Msola Michael Onita FM din komo.
Okay.
Na same be the two journal. So if you check out the story online, it says FIPAG does not have even 500 Ghana cedis in its account.
5-pack.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sinitwa fo mukwe. Na sem nyana say ene ba ku no kra sika dam account to munni sika bia. Are you aware of this as a kuba eba say BBC no kra ada mu introduce na say na tie.
Oh, kwesi. Minim the state of 5-pack ene me no ka say. Because almost free meeting a check akra. Nti minim the states financial my financial report bia nti minim on ye PRO eno nim nia ekoso ade ba ko minim ne say 5-pack ewo your friend say treasury bills are no yen ye wo in the helm of affairs no Mr. Mohammed Gado time and ye total ho say over 100,000 cedis bia na ye de total ho enti no de yenim se ewo ho ewo ema ekuo no but enu achi no se 5-pack eniska enne no eno de minim near Hokwan bebre di raise car. In terms of dues, say o levy bar yet it free ho because he who say no a bit flexible. Say ye betie free levy mu. Inti near yes I am a 5-pack 80 me raise car in terms of dues. But minim near akwa say.
Okay, because New York say members no muntua mo dues.
Since dues are
yeah.
Administration be a yes anxious say any to ho say your royalties are your GG levy and your royalties. Yeah, levy no royalty. Yeah, levy no royalties a G from ASOC no. Ye entity free ho and we are more flexible my yen and automatic. Say yes care but the bian and no unko chasing member say brabetuya would dues no. Internet can bar or ye mobile sign ye undertaking. Say yentini dues. Free say can benimo. Intina a automatic my yen. See, I don't know say omejaya minim. But me, the last time I made royalties nibino, your mommy receipt be on that.
When was the last time I was here?
Oh, about 2 or 3 months ago. 2 months, yeah, about 2 months ago.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Check it, Momo.
No, me name say this week I said na me who say me nya alert bi.
Oh, okay.
Na me check you know ska me who say abetom na do 22 Ghana cedis.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Entina pese me hu.
No, 20 yes no, kwesi. Who say first nenkan no, not the source is can free mobile no. Source scan eba no say near G blank levy. Nti blank levy na my scan bebre any other guys but say no blank CDs no blank levy no CDs are import to no nti who import to blank CDs na utua bibi but say obi a import to blank CDs ni biom nti na ma yes so
nti na minya 22 Ghana cedis no
oze
nti na minya 21 Ghana cedis or 50 pesos some pesos
because there no revenue nti royalties kakra omutime no and no mo chichema and say so number of beneficiaries no so no adults obia sorry a okotwa bibia apa no aba register. There is no proper checks as to whatever you are bringing no whether it merits what you are bringing for. Now kwesi emra na wo ho no da bia me kan bibi kire o se emra no ye nwie any ye pass ye because na see ye pass the most important
emra be ansem na aka no
the copyright ana okay no crampo na bia me nya to asa e bia da
Copyright Act no
yeah I tell you because I was there Kofodia ye nwie
that's 2005 some na them say 2005
yeah nwie nda bia me bobet mode abaso for that
and I say you bet me amendment.
Yes, but who will do that? Kwesi a drew time and I see a call into certain details no. Now about 5 o'clock. Any betty mode a frey yen bar bonting, you know, such as a minianum. Emrawe a check. This is the time Mama Kwa mana bedrew this reading. Na ye be call elections. See ye ntimi enwie adie we ne. Ne ye kwa. This year san start BMO. Into the most important thing na yet me I read the formation of the CMOs no. Into yenye ntum ni inform CMO ye we can now come up and do amendments and whatever. Any ye nyina yeti ase wo ho. Any ye de call and ye pass it. But there are a whole lot of things. Who them say disbursement of royalties and disbursement of levy. Check mrani say ubehu difference ana. But there are two different things. Levy any royalties no, they are not the same. But na me no ka say your channel senya your channel. But
if you look at it, ni nyina comes under royalties.
Yeah, but if they are not levy is not royalty. That's no levy and that's no royalties.
Yeah, but I'm saying technically because say you are enjoying the levy because the reproduction will be by you should say blank levy no. Don't shake your head, just take your time.
No, yeah, okay.
Yeah, just take your time.
Okay, I'm not going. I want you to finish here.
I'm saying that the reason why your GG's Kama money is because
your GG's Kama ye won't so GB.
Okay, because as I said to you, I'm your host.
Okay.
Jijima mono is
Okay.
because obi yusu o adwen ade na wanwen no ade na wa create no eno ntini agigi scan am on enti sa blank levy no it's levy. The fact said that so is like levy for is it is part of, I'm saying that all is captured under royalties in a way. But it is because mum is okay, well, royalties no near obi yusu yade and I will use me work no near kwakwajeje. But enka obi no obesore say ye twa etu obi dia ma obi so obi ntua. And say
if there's no right,
if yes,
if there is no right,
if there's no work, a product, no, if there's no product, it's because there's a product. You be wo honum a waye. I gina say okay, well, I dey we fi so create to honum say, una create sadio because you now create sadio we. And nunti na ye gigi says can e di amount. So I'm just saying say in a way no ni nyina comes under. But you do that so that ubetimi we say okay, we fi ha na buy. We fi ha we ye sika yan ye kogigi ye. But we ye sika fi aban for toa ye gigi no if you honum say. So we try to, I'm saying we separate it, but in a way it's all like royalties.
Okay, kwesi nchirechire mu kakra me so metimi dia ma ba bia odi free no. Now, Oshe royalties are, it is direct compensation for usage of your work.
Your work.
What you say? Good. But levy no, to compensate the market losses. Kwesi unya kwan GGB because your work no, you check here. No why your copies. Ton wo market enti no say ebia utwa wo copies no say 1,000 copies na so ton a obi the blank copy bi aba blank CD saba aba betwa ebia 500 copies ewom enni say ya fa kwan bi so akogye say sika no efiri say nipa ne ho ye gi a hwan na ese ye de ma wo. Because Ebian can beton 100 copies, but Obiaba be copy 50 copies. Into only 50 copies.
I know your piracy,
in a way, piracy. Obiabe pirate 50 copies a womb. And yachi nipan yaji says cano. Into yesi the brew. Do you understand it? And no near living into and some of the products need back or many mono. When you find the ababe copy 50 copies no ya Jesus can one ho. Now when it comes to royalties ne dear ebia me wo babe jema dear me no atenase negotiate then mama say mama compensation say no ho. But levy no to compensate market losses. Products no for market you be trabi will be the pen drive aba wa be copy works no kwa koton and I say nka so top 3 no or the blank machine bi aba wa be copy 2 extra wa top 1 and wa copy 2 well into on top 3 no wa top 1 pe and wa ko produce 2 extra and we will lose money for 2 copies and ya Jesus can one ho
okay
near the amount. Inti no ehun hihye ne niam ni nyina no enka say yes separate different because when it comes to royalties no the beneficiaries is a chain nipa ni bebre benefit from it but the market no say onipa na mfa sa device na ma me copy from the market and na wo ton 100 na nka say scan nyina beba ho inti no technicalities kakra wom difference kitwe bi wo ewo
na ese levy no as I say ye chane pepepe
levy means
the blank one now see omo amoje wo omo import blank CDs no internet say ye chane pe
the beneficiaries
ye chane pe mo but royalties ni the number of times ye bia wo no ye use work na esen ya wo deserve na the amount.
Yes, they say ya boy nyumo radio so.
Yes.
The number of times at Peace FM.
A boy
no see a calculate ni ekoje.
Ye koje but the blank we need the see a chen pemu bia for the their losses.
A once and ye j. oh nipa na o import ne ho
Yeah.
ye jibe go kiti ne mu a ne apɛ kwan a ye che nti nka ho nhyehyɛ no ye separate because enye the same mechanism and ye di nya sika no and the intention is not the same me ma ko twesini metua me artist ka me de me sini ne ko market akoton me ton 100 copies a see 100 copies ni scan ba me ho because me tua artist no bi awie now obi the blank copy bi aba be twa 50 out of it inti me anton 100 na mfa nti mi sika no o dia se ma ton 50 pe because obi aba be yi 50 a free mu ye hu nipa no ye gi sa 50 ni sika na
it is an assumption and senior see church mu no a assumption.
What makes it an assumption?
You see, because nipa no I'm saying it's an assumption. Chemu ye na tie for ntia say.
Okay.
The first time the blank tape o bano. Blank tape no nyese ne pe any idea.
Oh, crazy. See me America.
Nyabeche. Blank CDs enye sene ne anyom pe ne editwa. Aman for the look ebia oh me kra makwa me project bi. Me pese me repeal of the good CD so don't we do it? Like so many things the good so but it's because a idea who you should duplicate so they assume the law assumes say o de ba no akwenya obetimi use di abo bi kro no obetimi di aye bibisa enti in order for those people ebia enhre sanya man fine so we calculate and we take a certain amount and we give it to them
but me kan ye ni aho ni me kan ni kan difference difference ben pacho
difference
Sebia
addition I'm not
Ebia to say or say we ton 100 and a we na be twam 50 na say we pirate you the 50
so I'm saying say o kan say na kwese okay kian ki CD na 50 na ba no omo di betwa me CDs omo di betwa
CD ni bia to
enye sa na tie because CD no betumi aba say oni pa ko ni import CD ni ba no enye say o me di ba betwa obi sene akwakoton ba me di ba be bibi foforo
but the brand sorry
my example
who phone
yes
who pick new copy on phone go so who any
offices among for you see CD niama even bia document bi on ma the good CD so there are so many but emra no hu ni say once I wo dey ba no obi nim de you understand entina copyright like you copy Ghana enti obia odi photocopy ba no chese bia oba be copy obi book I mean omo copy Ghana for no munya enti obia odi photocopy ba no chese obi book a watchro no but omunyina so omunya sa we ni bi omunya bi because it is assumed that obi betimi abo nipa kono more or less sacro no watchro book na bia obi instead so ba koto book no na wako photocopy obi o photocopy no ama copy book no enti saa sika ni nyina wo so gibi but the first time me photocopy machine iba no eno nkyere se me de ba be copy kojokin book na watchro no but the man who ni say okay well what dey bad here you pay
okay
that is what I was just trying to explain yeah
enti no kojo emra ni hu ni say onipa na the blank CDs nearby no or they ba be copy me movie me can movie because me a movie but it also goes to music it also goes to books any niema ye ni nyina into no market losses and we are direct market losses
yeah they are
what am I say near their compensate omo the work no e call market no e bi obi atwa nwom na obi di blank no bi aba we presume say or the babe copy a BF so into a GCS scanner near che ama omo creative works no that is a separate thing or mechanism from royalties need the beneficiaries no a chain tin when you come to music ni chain no ewa unfortunately again kwesi yakofa emrana a govern music production and ye de babe pem films so enti no ama films no so no confusion kakra abem because the mechanism I dey movie no and the same you know and ye dey music
and this is 21 Ghana cedis 20 pesos na mnya no
it is because the nneɛma a yɛgyegye sɛ sika no wɔ so no ɛmma biem kakra nneɛma nketenkete bi pɛ
amanfo gya CDs ne saa nneɛma no
ɔmo importo
okay
ɔmo importo nti kakra na ɔmo importo ba no ɛno a na yɛgyegye ho sika no a na yɛtumi akyɛ ɛna afei nso no managers of the system ne nso no ayɛ so relax say obia Kojokin, I'm telling you, pick whatever you have, you go and register. You also become
a member.
That is how I see the whole thing.
Okay. All right. Well, yakwe we dey etifo kakra bi minfa we mfantwem na senem di kan say Spike Lee a movie director so yes ne producer ne ka ho bebre Kamala Harris by no Okahomo by na komotwetwe bi e course on asase we do fodi nkomo yentie nsem ne bi ode two dwa about the film industry what Ghana has say na we dey kakra mfi so create one Kojo Kenya answer nko.
Do you think Ghana serves a great destination when it comes to film in terms of shooting sites, locations?
I had an interview earlier and I did not know, I was not aware that there's a thriving film industry in Ghana. I know about Nigeria.
Okay.
And I made the point, I mean, it was publicized I was coming and no one has approached me from the film office here in Ghana, you know.
Wow.
I'm leaving tomorrow, so.
You've not had an engagement with the National Film Authority?
No one is.
Have you heard of Juliet Asante? You've not heard of her? She's the head of the National Film Authority. None of them have approached you. What's your
look, if people, I would love to meet the people in the film industry here, but no one.
I think we can arrange that after this meeting.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yes, so we'll make it happen before you go. No, but back to the question. Looking at the various sites and locations that you've seen at least.
Oh, locations are beautiful. But you still got to have the story. So they just gotta I mean, people aren't just end up here. You gotta go out and be aggressive and, you know, tell no one I've not heard of any.
Okay. And come on, Edoso, but ye pese ye fa hanum say die no. Enkwani ahode ho ameme na be to aso, but brofia papa kan ni nyina no say bia me bɔ no tofa. Wo say wo ba Ghana hanum say no. Wo mo bo hu dewuru say yes oba. But obedu you know, penifo wa more film industry no be no e bia fine. Wa boni pumu ana isoki wa nimdi a wo so wo emfie bebre wa ye Hollywood sini e wa brochime wa gidin bebre be nyina no. Dia nkita ho dia na bia wo so betimi aboa Ghana. Ye sini twa adwuma no na enu etimi afa no ntuma pe franti. Ja se obi a krampu wa ba be fa Ghana wo sanko ye ntimi antapo bibia mfi no honum say. O say in fact kra wa ba no nim se Ghana yewo yes ni twadwuma kra wa harum say wanted that onim. Well, there are a number of questions I'm sure so between busa, but again so great because I seen in komo mama sha say minim say now nim say Spike Lee Bagana I don't know.
But what you know in the first place before I may answer our question besides oba ha be then
send American say we a number of questions but who tie ni some kind or say Kamala Harris, Vice President Nebano, who say a number of people are. Yeah. And just as of no Vice President Council, I brought a number of my friends. Yeah. Just on in a young phobia by I be in the art no so no. For me, I manage it. Say on my penny and on my penny I be too quine. Na I'm quite people from maybe agric, people from maybe science, people from the economy, but or the art form so the account home. Yeah. So I see Kamala Harris ban on
okay. Nature say one year prior arrangement bia ansana oba. No, but so tie na asem no say omo publicize say ebo hu deru. Say oba. No. Oba down no. Or ye arrangement a eni enka obetimi amiti Juliet Asante. Ena me sure nso say yeti nso say oba we could have also made arrangements to meet no.
Okay.
But the little I know no I need permission say me dey to dwa.
Okay.
And no dey me fan to dwa. But sometimes bebre ho mo ba omo na omo your private arrangement o. No waba o man anymore. Idris Elba. Waba han say onim Idris Elba. Into one consult name me say me person me call Ghana omo wo driving film industry ana inka Idris ebeka ni projects ni ma oko ya opeso ya kire no the other therapy your friend say ono nso o consult na inka ono nso be kire ne say Ghanaian film industry ni di nkomo for projects inti so no ni mo a I don't think say a crime on his part and yen so any crime on our part see intimian regia meeting no but because of a be akon of aso bae no and na aniema an to ye onye bone so ka se onim but enipa bebre so basa omu nim omu ba no ma ba behu the most important thing is say obabehu bibi no it's the beginning of fruitful engagement in the future minim so koi obesan ba obeko prepare no aba and
yes we say as obi a was in the trade dwuma mu na sem a oka no is it a big deal ade a yankomo bi enwanwa say minim say Ghana was thriving film industry Martin Nigeria fonka but Ghana die na ko say okay musmu twase ne ha minim say Ghana bia mo was in the trade dwuma bi ejina ne na so sa to the sense more even the film authority ni e kaka ho ade a wo send abefa no is it the case obehu ni say well onima any bi onu na say bi on kinkan
ignorance on his part.
Okay,
that is how I see it.
Okay,
ignorance on his part because when you talk film me say enipa bebre a omo Hollywood enim about the Ghanaian film industry, the history, but obi o ha kwezi unim say ukwabro chire nipa bebre krampo unim say there is a place called Ghana in the map. They are even bebre you will be surprised say bebre nim Africa, where Africa, what goes on here or before say Africa is even one country and or no be a per chance per any association with some Nigerians or war hono omni din komo amana oma aka Nigeria film industry won some actual films be it may happen. But I don't say yen hwe wa ha obi a onim anim say ye niema wa ha pa ye films akwachire on international platforms we've made waves on international platform. But Spike Lee is not the only filmmaker in America.
Okay,
there are a lot of filmmakers who also know about Ghana industries
and a big deal.
Me who say a big deal.
Right.
There are companies who have come down here to scout as a was it last month? There was a big production from Hollywood. Almost shoot to and say, the whole National Theatre, a building sets. Betra films were ha. So international productions, bebre cost wa hazi. Nim no moba. This guy, Speed, Tom Cruise. They came down. They almost shot a film here last minute and on movie call. They didn't run by. They know about the Ghanaian terrain. And you know, me one individual in your kind and so no, I will not take anything away from you. Oh, nim, ne day-to-day shadows ni niamana masa. Enye afe no obedwin ne ekoso wo baby. Enti me there, I see nothing wrong with it. That doesn't take anything away from us. Me ne ha me say you know, the industry now. The kind of the number of jobs we were giving to people here. The money, the economy that was growing from film. Enne e cut down e wo Ghana no e no ne me dadwen pa
me na be enkomo no because in same ni bi o kan e be bo maybe full teach you in enkomo na mudi na gina film industry e be di na ye bi enkomo no me da enkwani ahoden wa but kojo so Spike Lee someone working me nyu adwen che o
yeah so oka say onim da say Ghana wo a thriving movie industry no eno de metimi aka say enko interest be akabetimi at least aye a bit of a research because we a movie person and I will call oman bi mu eti o interest e wo movie mu no ebetimi ama wako internet so aye certain research ehu how the state of their movie industry.
Obedi fufu.
It's clear, you know. None interest ni say. Oba abehwe a movie ho asensem.
No behwe Cape Coast Castle.
Exactly. And no na the most important thing na oba o anka enye sanka obetimi ahwehwe say obe and as to say bi anka yen crofo ni bi so make move no good. Say obi a ono so di mu wo sinitwa mu wo wiase nyina na waba otimi tweben na obetimi a create contact ochina bi a open access to certain information wo ba bi a obetimi afre no ba mosi no aya omo tai ba enye easy so say obetimi atwe aben omo sa at times omo be si omo so no say onim say bi a secret sinitwa mu a ana obetimi a share information na ma o say asuma si wa ha eti bia opese oba ebehu na but some of the times no omo ntimi create da akwanya no krampo ma ebia opese umiti oma obetimi umiti om say na otimi ka so waba obia ntimi ayede ampochi no ase yenkofo no nye active na say omani mbrese bia ombedi dwuma ba obekom na as say obenya akwanya atwe abe no eyade eyedene because unim na montuo ene ne kwan ene se ne ba bia oyede onenam ye won say eye vice president of United States ye won say wa meet certain creative say ye ono ane pe ena o suggest anase bimu ana ma sa kwanya no ma omiti sa ye critics ni bia we don't know eti ejina ono so ni interest so kese pa bisa meti isa metu kwan akọ amano ne ba bi na bia manage art ho a meti minima me research na ma hwe nkrofo ebi on se na me kwa metimi opin just even a tweet bia I'm here I want to meet some top Ghanaian producers obetimi a tweet ma amanfo will take advantage Akoye video Jubilee House Mikmu ba ya obetuti niema bebre. I want to record with some musicians and a lot of them took advantage of engaging. Eti eno de ho no so kan obi. Yes, yenum see a movie industry no yare kakra entimi nkeka ne ho ye but there is an existing one conform so yeah Juma and keep your care like you mentioned Idris Elba and some people movies so ma be ye bi wa no Beast of No Nation ni na ntie bi on ten ho asem krase bi a some part was shot in Ghana and all of that e bi a obetimi a contact but me hu ni say the interest na or the ba ha no wasn't about moving car or be research on Ghana with respect to movies. Now who some stakeholders be or bar bet me reach out to them.
Okay.
Well, quick one. As I'm talking to you now, there's this prominent actor, Jamaican actor in Hollywood, or your third world movie, be third world, or your other movies, or Bagana. Just say I've engaged other producers on only request to.
Yeah.
Even he wants to shoot with them, not for money, but just to share experience with them. Be in our movies. Menuka say Rangy with Salam and the rest. Ibinuma prepare script amano. This is also a prominent actor. And you know, it's up to you to decide, say, whether you want to be engaged or come and do your own thing and go. And you know, dear, Kwesi, Yam Fan Channel.
Okay, all right. Kojo, medasi, medasi, ewie, Ose?
Yeah, Pong. Oh, because my main fact when you're in Sonamena SCS, a company, a satellite company, almost host to most of the TV stations. No, almost I organize a meeting, make us a forum between the classification committee and TV stations. Now, almost host to no over 200 TV stations. They are meeting in Kumasi and Accra. Every year, Accra the end Holiday Inn. We've engaged the owners themselves of the TV stations now, and we've discussed classification and the implications. Since we see that permono, see a bit me the home coma. We see.
That's it. Well, so I'm saying you did me DNC. So great stuff for telling cancer answer now. Take your king soon. Nyami adome nkwani ahodi mo ebese nhia memende ni atwaso ye nkomono. Salamat Painter Boami, Evier Peter Squani, Pretty Joyce as well on social media. Kwesi Abuaji. Miko.